Oh, como se va, babe? We finally made it to a place that's so familiar, dude. Look at the boat. We got the pirogue. We got a generator. We got all kind of stuff. We loaded down. It's the opening day of rifle season in Atchafalaya Basin. I got a brand new rifle. I might have to show y'all that. 450 Bushmaster Remington, Aruga American, Gen 2 Ranch. And we're gonna have a good time in the camp. All my partners down there. We're gonna try to do a little bit of work at the camp. But for right now, I'm gonna make it out there. I think I'm gonna take off through the woods. I'm running everything off my DJI Action 4 this weekend. Sorry if it's a little loud. It's been a while since I filmed. But we're gonna go have fun. It's gonna be a good weekend. Everything's starting to come together. We're about to get this camp finished. I got everything at the house. I moved. Did a lot of painting. I still got a lot more painting to do, but I can do that in my spare time now. So that was a hassle. You know how that goes, moving. But we're about to move all this stuff to the camp and go have us a good weekend, baby. I'll cut y'all on when we get there. So we made it back in the woods. I'm about 600 yards behind the camp. A couple mosquitoes. I ran across a couple rubs. I'm kind of sitting with the wind blowing to me. It's blowing out the southwest right now. I'm trying to talk quiet because I'm in a hot zone. Let me show you. You see that brown stuff right in front of me? That's a rundown trail. I'm sitting on a little hill right here. So I got a lot of cover. I'm in the shadows. This is my new gun. So this is where I'm gonna chill at this evening. They got a few buck rubs to the left of me, making a line, and I followed them. And this is probably the most sign I've seen. It's a mix of deer and hog tracks, but it was definitely 2 fresh rubs that was probably made within the last week. And yeah, it's gonna be fun this evening. This dang camera, it makes noises like when you turn it on and off, so it's funny. Hopefully you can hear this. But I mean, I got some nice little shooting windows. I'm very well hidden. Not too worried with something coming from behind me because there's water to my left and there's a draw that crosses over that water, and that's where they're crossing at. That's what I'm figuring anyway, to get to the other side of that water. It's a little patch of land. So hopefully it's 2 o'clock right now. The sun goes down at like 5 something. So we're gonna sit here until then. Everybody else is at the camp getting drunk, cooking. It's my first hunt of the year, so it's real fun, you know. Let's see how the night plays out. But it must have had about 1,000 birds just come in. Oh, that's the whole basin for you, baby. So beautiful and peaceful to watch that. Well, it's another beautiful morning in the basin. Seen one little fawn yesterday. It was kind of weird. She didn't have a mama with her, or whatever it was. But it was a fawn for sure. It was a little bitty old deer. But we're getting everything hooked up right now. I got the tank moved to the back. So right now what I'm messing with, I got the extension cord, messing with that, get that rigged up. I got the generator out here. I got that rebuilt. I got the P-Rog out here, dude. So getting everything hooked up. Finally got all my cameras set up everywhere, security purposes. And we're just gonna keep rolling with it. Like I say, it's a damn good, beautiful morning. Sun shining, dogs barking, birds are chirping. Let's see what we talking about. We got a mess. Got stuff everywhere. Like I say, I'm messing with that. Kind of smoked out in here a little bit. You know what I mean? Had that old fire going. Had a couple mosquitoes, so I had to get them rolling. Probably should lift this window up and let the smoke out now. That's a pro tip for you. You ever at your camp and you got mosquitoes in your camp, just smoke it out for a second. I promise you they coming out. But I'm gonna keep going with this, and I'm gonna show y'all what we come up with. Like I say, look, boy, we got the air conditioner. I told y'all I was bringing the air conditioner when it came. So can't do the plywood. Forgot the saw. Jerry got a saw, but I'm leaving a little bit. I got a Thanksgiving dinner. My old lady's brother's going to the military, so they're doing Thanksgiving Sunday. So I gotta leave here, drive an hour and a half, go do Thanksgiving with them, and then after that, it ain't gonna be much longer. We're gonna be out here every day of the week. But let me keep rolling with this real fast. So hopefully I can learn somebody something. So I'm gonna show you how to hook this plug up. So we're hooking this 120 240, right? So you're gonna have two hots, a neutral, and a ground, which is why we have a 4-wire, okay? So when you strip these wires back, I had to strip these back real far to identify what was what. Now you don't have to do it that much if you ain't got a lot of wire. You can take a meter and ohm them out and figure out which one's what. But for today's purposes, so we're gonna have two hots. So you're gonna have, use whatever color code you want. You can do whatever. You can use black, white, red. You can use black, red, blue. You can use brown, orange, yellow. You can, whatever you want. I just got the tape that I got. So black, orange, yellow. Supposed to be brown, but that's okay. But that's only for like your high voltage 660. Why did it just start randomly smoking when I started making a video? But anyways, so we go on the back of our plug. Where's it at? I just had this up. I literally just had it in my hand, dude. Oh, Einstein. So you'll see on the back of this plug, and this will be any 240 plug, okay? You see how it's got a Y, a W, a G, and a red? So your Y and your X is going to be your power. That's going to be your two hots, all right? So remember that. Y and X is your two hots. Your white is your neutral, and green is your ground. So that's how you're going to hook it up. That way you pulling 120, 120, 120. You got your neutral and your ground, because you got to have the 120 on both of them to make it 240, because that's how you get 240. It's just it's split phase. So all it is just two 120 connections. That's how they do it everywhere in the country. And when it goes to your panel, it's 240. They giving you 240, but when it gets to your panel, you're only pulling off one side of the bus. So you're pulling 120 when you put your breaker in, and when you put a 2-pole, it's hooking up on both of them, so you get 240. So 208's a little bit different, but we're not fooling with that right now. So get my loppers. I don't think I need it much. Let's see what we got going on, my cousin. This plug is weird, dude. I ain't never came across with a strain relief like this. It's like threading a needle. I should have paid attention to how I pulled out. There you go. So, it's right here. So we need to strip it down to up here, which is perfect, because we can go here. We'll cut everything right here. Electricity's so interesting.
I've been stuffy, man, for the past week. Last week I was so sick. Thought I was gonna freaking pass away, dude. Let's see. This is the nicest screwdriver I ever bought, by the way. Got impact bits, quick to change. I just like it. I think they got a few companies that make them, but I think $20, bruh. So I guess we'll start with our power. So we need to trim this about 1/4 inch on all these wires right here. That looks good. Oh yeah, that Doyle splicing kit that I bought from Harbor Freight, beautiful, beautiful. For 15 bucks, dude, you can't beat that. That's cheaper than Southwire. Klein, especially Milwaukee done lost their mind talking about $70 for.
All right, YouTube, it's next week. I ain't got no job no more, so we're gonna be spending a lot of time out here making a lot of videos. So I'm gonna go back to work probably January, February, taking the rest of the year off. So it's time to start the party. If you hear that out there, you hear what I got running. Look what I got right here, babe. Air conditioning. We got air conditioning. So I got out here this morning. I had to wait till the fog lift. Hopefully it's not too echoey or too loud, and maybe it's not too bright or because of the noise. So you check out what I did this morning. I started on this wall. Let me go get over here, dude. That feels so good in here with this air conditioner. So we got that wall done. I'm just missing that little piece. I'm waiting on that. I got this wall done. We got this piece done. And I started messing with the electrical again. I had to ohm out all my wires. But I got it now. I got everything. Brought my meter this time. Because what happened is sometime on them wires, this little Chinese wire, they'll print the black, red, blue, or whatever color code 1, 2, 3, 4 on there, but as they coating it, it'll tear it off. So you just take a meter to each side, ohm it out, put your positive on one. Whenever it ohms out, meter will go off, color code it, phase it. But we got this in. Check it out. Oh, got my CGB in. I just got to put the wire against the wall. I put this block right here for the top screw. I can't really do nothing about these bottom ones, but it's pretty tight in there now that I got that 1-inch lock ring on there. Took a hammer, you know how to do that. So I'm gonna finish hooking this up, get this wrapped up. But what I'm gonna do, I got the cord made. Boom, boom. It is raining. Maybe we're not working out here. Maybe I'll finish the inside as you can see. Generator rolling, mess like normal. It's raining out here, Papa. Not too bad. Hey, at least we got AC and light. Generator run good. We had to fully rebuild it. Them old cheap carburetors, man. You pay $20, get you a new carburetor. But hopefully this one will be a little bit better. I think I got some bad fuel last time I rebuilt it, but now I got some stabilizer. So right here, I still can't. I'm still trying to figure out, because like I said, I moved the shower to that corner for the loft. So I gotta figure out the plumbing. Once I get all of this stuff that's on the ground, all of this mess, so it's slowly but surely getting out the way, I'm gonna put it over here, and then we're gonna figure out the plumbing. I'm gonna figure out the layout, see how big we want to make the shower with the toilet. Like I said, it should be about 4 foot wide. We should put it right there, which would be perfect right next to the door. Give us room for the ladder, some extra storage up top. So I'm gonna keep going with it, let y'all see everything I'm doing. Like I said, it's piece by piece, but it's starting to get it now, man. It sucks. I was supposed to leave in a little bit. But let me get all this wide open, fired up, man. All right, so check it out, YouTube. Got the plug in. this ain't final now. This is just my test run because we're gonna build a little floating thing with these barrels. That way when the water comes up, my generator can float with the water. Goes up the tree, comes over here. Like I say, I'm 6'1", so we got 7 foot right here, which is pretty good. We got everything. Let me go inside, make sure nothing's in the panel. Finished the other 2 outlets over there. Got it wired up here. Okay, everything's tight, everything's good. Now the only thing left to do is to see if, well, hope nothing blows up. So we crank the generator back up. See what she's talking about. Sorry if it's a little loud. Alright, we on. Let's go see. Before we turn all kind of stuff on, let me just set y'all up real fast. I lost my headband. I'm gonna check the voltage real fast. $120, 120, 240. Alright, so we'll trace this circuitry down. This wire comes to here, boom, which should be this one. Hey, we got light. So I want to test the voltage on that. Let's see. 120. It's actually really good. That thing. Okay, this one's off. This is the next one. This one's for the outlets. All right. Let's test it out. 121 volts. So I should be able to unplug this air conditioner. Air conditioner's off. Should be able to unplug it real fast. Well, I tell you what, I need to find my headband for this. So now, should be able to come here. Ho ho ho! Let's see. That right there, boy, that's a nice moment to have, you know. That's been a long time coming. From the day we first started building this to now, I just plugged in the AC into the studs, you know, started working. So, man, yeah, I've been going at it. I think I'm about to clean up and head home. So I could do this in a bunch of parts on YouTube, but I'm gonna just make it one good video. But for now, for today, this would be a stopping point. That was very good. We went hunting, went to work, came back, installed plywood, finished the electrical, we got all the cord ran. Look at this. So, a lot more to do. So tonight, I gotta go to Home Depot. I'm gonna go to Home Depot tonight, find a shower pan, find a toilet, and we'll be back out here tomorrow and having fun. So, I'm trying to get this thing done within the next 4 or 5 days. Is it possible? Yes. Am I gonna do it? Probably not, but we're gonna try. But man, it's so beautiful outside today. I got so much to clean up. A lot of stuff. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow, babe. All right, YouTube. 4 days before Thanksgiving is a beautiful Monday. Remember what I told y'all about having kids? Keep them off iPads, huh? Tell them no more iPads. No more iPads. I gave her a little saw to try to chop down that tree. She's gonna be there all day. But check it out. We got the wall. We got the pan in. It's a little bit bigger than what I wanted it to be. But they want a toilet. They don't let you do the old 5-gallon bucket when I was growing up, so we had to make it a little bit bigger. Might have to change the bed plans with the queen size beds. It's okay, everything's all right. But we got the walls. Let me show y'all. I can't do nothing yet with this. So today, coming in here, I put these walls up this morning. I'm gonna frame this up, and then we gotta go to the store. I gotta get the drain, because somebody forgot to buy the drain. And I need one more sheet of plywood to finish that so I can start doing the solar system. And we'll get back to it. Say, hey YouTube. So, alright. So this is what we got today. We got the wall up. We got the shower framed out. We got the pan in but not installed because we got to get the fitting. As you can tell, there's just a mass amount of stuff in here. And when you're building a tiny house in a swamp, you ain't got much room. The loft, I did clear out some stuff out the loft. I forgot some fittings for the pecs at the house, and she's starting to get a little bit cranky. So it's like 3:30 in the afternoon. So we're gonna roll out. It gets dark at like 5:30. But I did get the heater up. I got that up. So the plan is, so this is how all this is gonna work. So this is gonna come down, boom. All my lines are gonna go through the deck. It's gonna tee off because I'm also gonna put a line for a garden hose with hot and cold water. You know, cleaning fish, cleaning your hands, or whatever you need. So we're gonna have hot and cold water for that outside. And then it's just gonna come underneath and I'm gonna pop up through the studs right there. For the feed side, for the tank's right there. So we're gonna have a hose that's gonna go into the tank with a copper rod and a float. It's gonna come out, and then the pump is gonna be inside against the back wall, because that's the pump's 12 volts. So that's gonna run off of the solar system. So we'll have, whenever we get there, you'll see it, because that's gonna be the next move. After we install this, we got to install the solar to see if it operates correctly, because the pump got to come in through the wall right there, or through the bottom, hit the pump, come back out underneath the floor joist, and come back and hit this. So I think it's going to work out good. Everything's coming together. This wall, I got this wall, is super strong. The shower is way bigger than what I wanted it. But like I said, my old lady wanted a toilet and a shower and all of that. So I got a 36 by 36 pan. And give me some of them nerds, girl. No. Oh man. It's coming along. The only thing good, we added like 40 inches to the loft. So now you're looking at, it was 6 by 10. We're looking at 9.5 foot on the loft now, which is great because now you can sleep long ways if you want, or have more storage or whatever. We got to figure out the ladder situation in here because, like I said, the shower was bigger than expected, but that's okay. You know, things happen. Because the next smaller shower pan, when I did the math on it, you can't fit a toilet in the same rectangle or square room because of the width of the toilet. The toilets are like 26, 27 inches long. So we went, we got 36 and we got a little bit longer, but I did a little bit wider so you got a little bit of room, you know. So you got to remember, so this camp, a lot of people build these big ginormous camps with luxury items, kitchens in them. That's not what this thing's for. This is the kitchen. Look at this. We can cook on the porch, we can cook down there. This is for sleeping, rainy days, and taking a shower. That's what this is for. And this is perfect because we don't need to be in here. Yes, at night we might lodge in here if the mosquitoes get bad. But honestly, take a shower, lay in bed. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get to finish wrapping all this up. Just gonna cut it for this video. I'm gonna be back out here tomorrow. It's just I think this video's getting long, so get ready. So we'll have multiple videos this week, hopefully. We're hoping. So y'all stay tuned. We got a lot to do, a lot to clean up. As you can see, y'all been with me. Some of y'all been with me since the day I laid the first 4x for her, you know. When I first put the structure up and then the structure fell on me. It's so nice to see it. But we're gonna wrap up. We're going home. I'm hungry. She's hungry. See y'all later, babe.